She my Dixieland alike. That's how we do, Fancy like.
New York Country 1039 KGRT, Walker Hayes, and Fancy Like. Hey, wanted to give you an update before we knew that traffic was moving slow southbound on I-25 between 70 and Loman because there was an accident there. Looks like traffic is starting to back up a bit, so just be careful about getting onto the freeway there. Not sure exactly how long it'll take you to get through, but wanted to make sure that everything is good right there. So you might want to think about an alternate route, at least until you get past Loman, headed south on I-25.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. Time for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. And today, well, we're combining a few things right here. One would be your jobs or chores around the house. You know, how much, the ones that you like to avoid a lot of times. Yeah. And also AI and robotics, because, AI is getting smarter and smarter these days. And it seems like you can't go anywhere without finding, a little AI in your life these days. And robotics, well, they've started introducing these humanoid-type robots that are going to be doing things. So if we combine all of those things, my question for you today is, if you could outsource one chore to a robot forever, what would it be? Yeah, those chores, or maybe that little work around the house that you just don't like doing. Or maybe if you pretend not to know how to do those chores so that nobody ever asks you, or in my case, if you do it badly enough, they will never ask you to do it again. I have definitely pulled that one on a few things. Or how about, any chore that you're not actually really good at, honestly, and you wish that you weren't good at it because it means that it's more work for you. You do things a little too well and then they ask you. But there's all kinds of different things that you could get a robot for. I mean, we already have robot lawnmowers. Don't have to worry about mowing the lawn, right? Those are out there. Vacuuming, we got our little robots running around the house, vacuuming stuff. And of course, if there are other things that you would like to get a robot to do for you, I would say dishes. Me and my mom, we both don't like doing dishes very much. And also, probably laundry. If I could get a robot that would just do my laundry and I don't have to worry about it, I mean, that would save so much time. But that's just me. What about you? If you could outsource one chore to a robot forever, you never have to worry about it, what would it be? That is our question of the day today. Go ahead and let me know your answers by calling them in or texting them in at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, we are live on our social media pages as well, so you can go ahead and leave your answers in the comments below. Already got a text message. It says Windows, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation. There's like 5 of them in there. So, obviously, Windows would be a good thing to go ahead and do those. Speaking of, I need to get my dinner. That mom already chimed in. She says, doing the dishes. I had a feeling that one would be in there, Mom. So, we're on the same page. Just want to let you know that. But once again, if you could outsource one chore to a robot forever, what would it be? That is our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. All right. That is good. That is good. That is good. All right. We are cool, and we are exclusively up on our social media pages right now. I just got some fresh coffee. Give me a second here. Now I feel better. So, what is it that you would like the robot to get done for you ever? Would it be like I said, if I can get them to do the laundry, that would be awesome. If it would be a bonus if they folded it and put it away, but I'm willing to go meet them halfway. I will. Okay. I won't necessarily fold it. Okay. I'll kind of set it in the clean stuff in a corner there because I am a guy. So that's how I separate my clean laundry from the dirty laundry. And if I could get a robot to do my laundry, that would be just like a ton of stuff off my back. What about you? If you could just outsource a robot to do one chore around your house forever and not have to worry about it, what would it be? That is our question of the day. So once again, call them in or text them in. 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And go ahead and let me know your answers. Of course, we are live on the social media pages, so leave your comments down below. In the meantime, let's go ahead and see what's going on in and around the world. Apparently, Best Buy is hosting their week-long Black Friday in July sale that will overlap Amazon's Prime Day. Ooh, what a time to not have any extra cash on hand. The sale will feature deals on electronics and more. Target and Walmart have traditionally run summer sales competing with Prime Day, but the plans for 2025 are still as yet unconfirmed, but Best Buy sale is going to run from July 7th to July 13th. Let's see, what else? Snickers' new pecan candy bar comes with a limited edition metallic gold flatware set. Ooh. Candy bar sells for about $2, which is actually pretty decent for a candy bar these days. I don't know what size it is. Could be this big. I don't know. Let's see. The bathtub tiramisu trend is going viral on TikTok. I'm afraid to find out about this. Let's see. It involves making and eating tiramisu in unusual locations like bathtubs, cars, wheelbarrows, and bathrooms in general. People are also posting videos of themselves eating the ladyfingers, espresso, and mascarpone cream. Now, I do enjoy a good tiramisu. I really, really do. I mean, I'm not opposed to eating it in weird locations, but I am going to stay out of the bathroom on that one. That's just nasty. Let's see. Hollywood producer Jerry Bruckheimer tells the News International that they are working on a screenplay for the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Oh, that would be nice. I heard that Johnny Depp not going to be returning for that, but hopefully they can get that done. Let's see. Tom Cruise receiving an honorary Academy Award for his work as an actor. Actually, I believe I've got that in my country music notes a little bit later on this morning. Might want to tune in for that one because there's a little extra on that as well. And some sad news that I found out about this morning. Food Network star Anne Burrell passed away at the age of 55. She died in her Brooklyn home. Burrell was known for her vibrant personality on shows like one of my favorites, Worst Cooks in America. Her family describes her as warm and loving soul who touched millions worldwide. When I was watching a little bit more Food Network back in the day, I did like Anne Burrell. I thought she was actually pretty cool, and really sad to hear that she's passed away at the age of 55. That is just 1 year older than I am, so mortality stares me in the face once again. But I wonder, I can't find anything as to what she passed away from, but hopefully we can get some answers right there, and she will be missed. Once again, our question of the day today for you: if you could outsource any chore to a robot forever, what would it be? Would you have the robot do the dishes all the time? You know, we can imagine it's like the robot from the Jetsons. That would be pretty awesome. Actually, that would be really awesome. Would it be the vacuuming? Have you already got a robot doing your vacuuming or your lawn? Would you have a robot come in and do your windows? Automatic cleaning windows. That would be pretty awesome. So let me know your answers for our question of the day. If you could outsource one chore to a robot forever, what would it be? That is our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces.